But yeah, everything's about ready. And what's going on, guys? How the heck are you? We are back in the backyard with my car and all the planes. We cannot forget about those. So today we're doing a video that I think a lot of people are gonna gain from. So basically we got Ruthie here today. It is a good day. We're hanging out. So we're painting my car interior. I mentioned it in the past 2 videos, but this will be repainted. This will be repainted. All of this, I think I'm gonna do it the same gray I dipped my wheels with the other day. So we're gonna do that. And I'm not going to show the actual process of painting just because it's plasti dip. You all know how to paint, just nice, easy strokes, even. I might show the splatter a little bit, I don't know yet. But basically, I've had a lot of people ask me how I got all of these panels off. Most of them, not most of them, some of them just pop out. Some of them you have to use 7mm, and this airbag right here, that's the hardest one just because you have to actually climb up in under there. You have to take out a lot of different pieces over there, so we're gonna do that. So yeah, let's get it started. So first things first, I have to get all of the stuff I'm gonna need, climb back here in my monstrous garage. You can't, hello, you cannot see me. So yeah, we're gonna need a couple different tools. We're gonna need 7mm, 10mm, and some screwdrivers, plasti dip, tape. We're gonna tape everything off. I'm gonna try to find a multi-tool. I don't think we have one, even though I can just use a knife. It's a lot easier than multi-tool. Multi-tool, yeah, X-Acto knife, that's what I meant to say. So we're gonna get all of this done, bring it all outside, and for the actual splatter paint, the first time I did it with the red, I used a paintbrush because, you know, that seems easy. That's what you're supposed to do when you splatter. No, it ruins the paintbrush. My mom was pissed. So I figured out if you take a screwdriver, wrap it up in tape, you can use it just as easy. It actually works a lot better because with the paintbrush it kind of stiffens and hardens, so it doesn't really give you that much of a flopping movement. So yeah, we're gonna get everything we need, and then we'll get started on actually taking the parts off. I love taking off the, like where the speedometer is, just because you literally yank it and it pops right out. Feels like you're about to snap the but it's fine. And actually, I don't know what's going on today, but I have a frick ton of energy. So today's gonna be a good video, and I'm glad I have a lot of energy right now because we're gonna flipping kill it, bro. Alright, let's get it. Alright, so for starters, first we're going to take the speedometer part out. What you want to do, not put your foot on the brake. I mean, it doesn't matter, you bring that all the way down. You want to grab gently, but not too gentle. You're gonna need to use some force that just pops out just like that. You guys cannot see that. Let me try it just like that, and this pops out. So then this entire part comes right out. It's very easy. So that then will release, give me this. That will then release this bolt right here. And for the middle part, actually, it's about the same thing. All right, so for this middle section, you're actually gonna need your key if it's a, this is for Mustangs, by the way. I don't know how every car works, but this is gonna be for my car, and you need it in neutral. Pop open this console, and then literally you're going to kind of want to grab it, and it yanks up. You do have to use a little force with it. Just like that. Like, you have to yank it, because if you don't do that, then it won't come out. So then, it will release this middle part, and then you just yank it back and up a little bit, and then you wiggle it, and that whole part comes out. But you need to be careful because there are wires plugged in. Let me try to get you better. So there should be a wire right here for where the traction control, hazards, and trunk button are. Just pop my trunk. So there's this, you need to pull that out. This is really hard to do with, see, that's really easy. There should be another one if you have the premium package for the lights. I actually don't know exactly the, what these are for, but I know this has it. Boom. So now that entire middle piece is out, which also releases a bolt right here, and that one's gone. I must have lost that one. I redid this. So throw that back in park, turn the key off. So now you got this whole middle piece and right here gone. So now actually what you want to do, if you can either do the radio or you can do the passenger side airbag. I think we should go ahead and do that because that's going to take a little longer. Actually, you know what? No, we'll do the radio first. That's going to have some plug-ins too, so you got to be careful about that. And then we'll do the passenger. I actually couldn't find my 7mm socket, so I've got 7mm socket, wrench. So now that other bolt is out, you want to carefully take a flathead screwdriver and get up under here and just pry it out. You want to do this on both sides, and then it pops out. And like I said, you have to be careful because this has wires connected to it. So let me try to, yeah, there we go. All right. So the wires will be down here at the bottom. It's actually only one, so that's good. And then this entire piece comes out. All right, so now for the fun part. Make sure the seat is all the way back. You gotta climb up under here. So this is your glove box. And there's going to be 4, I believe these are either 7 or 8mm. It's gonna be 4 of those. You want to take these out, and then this entire part will pop out. So now, once you got all 4 of these bolts out, make sure you put all of your hardware somewhere where you won't lose it, like right in there. And then, I believe this should just pop right out. And if you don't, you can squeeze the corners, and that'll all fall out. After you get these 4 Allen wrench screws out, this little box would just fall down. It's connected by wire, so you can let that hang. Now you got to get this plastic piece off. And my buddy, he has a 2014 Mustang that I did his car. His didn't have this, but mine does, and it's 2010. To basically get this off, there are little clips right there. You just want to pull both of those off, and it literally snaps right off. So now after you got that off, you want to take this bolt off and this bolt off. This is actually what's holding in the airbag. Alright, so now that you got both of those 8mm bolts undone, what you want to do with the airbag, you want to reach under and kind of like push up. You can see, I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's kind of moving. But at the same time, you want to take your flathead screwdriver and just kind of pry up at the edges. You want to do this very carefully because this is an airbag. It can go off. It's basically defusing a bomb. So you want to do it very carefully. At the same time, you want to push out on the airbag underneath here, just like that. And then pull this entire thing out and undo the clip. So now that you have your airbag out, that'll release 4 screws, or 2 bolts. There's 2 right here for this side air vent, another 2 right there, and on the other side there's 1. So you want to do all of those, you want to get all of those out, and then that's basically the interior out. I'm gonna go through and peeling off the plasti dip. I'm really excited about that. That's a lot of fun. Actually, when I had my car plasti dipped, I was so excited to take it off just because of how satisfying just ripping it off is. So I'll get a couple shots of that as well. All right, now that the whole interior is stripped, we can start peeling, and I think I'm gonna start with this one because this one is going to be very satisfying. And by the way, the reason it's kind of coming off in little pieces is because it's not thick enough, but the more coats you do, the thicker it'll be, and it'll be a lot easier to peel right off. Alright, everything is taped off for what I am going to paint. Like I said, this is just going to get painted over because it's too thin to take off. But yeah, everything's about ready. Alright, so everything is still kind of drying. Like I said, it's cold out here, so it is going to take a little bit longer to dry. But it does look all bubbly and weird. I might end up redoing it, but just to get my car back together, I'm going to go ahead and start spraying or flipping gray paint on it. And like I said about the paintbrush, I got a thick screwdriver here, so I'm literally just going to start wrapping it up in tape. This is the best way to do it, just because it doesn't screw up your paintbrushes, and then your mom won't be mad at you, and it's just a lot better. It works a lot better, to be honest. You don't have to do this. If you have a paintbrush, go for it. I don't know, I just came up with this one day, just so I wouldn't ruin another one of my mom's paintbrushes. And really, to spray it, I have a red solo cup, and I'm literally just going to spray the paint inside of here. This is like what I was saying. Look. You know how it should be coming out, right? This is basically what it's doing. Like, it should not do that. I should not be able to draw. Like, that's not right. I don't know what's going on with this, to be honest. Oh yeah, this is weird. This is not how it should be. And then literally just start going at it. Alright, well guys, here it is. I think it looks pretty good. I like it. It's a lot different than the red, which I kind of like. And it is still, like, in a few places have the red, but I'll go in tomorrow and touch all of that up, because I don't feel like doing it tonight, and it is way too cold. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry a little bit more, and then put my car back together, and then I'll show you guys once it's in the car. Alright, so here it is inside of the car. Actually really like it. Looks really cool. And it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would earlier with the weird texture to it. You can't even tell. Yeah, it looks really good. I still have some bits of red that I need to clean up. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Alright, so that just about does it. I hope you guys were able to learn some and figure out how to take the Mustang dashboard apart. It's really not too hard. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys like the gray, or if you would go back to the red, or what I should do. And let me know if you're actually going to try this tune, what color you decide to do. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button for me. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.
Yeah, I like to keep it mellow. I smoke and keep it mellow. I drink and keep it